Hey guys, Tsuyoshi here. Today, I'm going to show you how to defend cross grip guard. Cross grip guard is very powerful guard pass. It's a bit slightly different to the other regular guard passes. That's why it's really difficult to defend. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to defend step by step. Alright, before we start, let's just check up the cross grip pass. Open guard like this. Then what he likes is make grip on the one side of my body, like the pants. This is like a cross grip. Then near side collar like this. Yeah, once he makes slightly like that, he's gonna come to the side. Then next one, he wants to drive his head to the side like this. So this is the structure. As you can see, he makes really strong grips on my one side, like opening my leg, then collar, he stay connected. Then he's gonna breach my frame like this. So in this guard pass, it's a bit difficult to defend as a regular guard passes. Maybe you recognize that this may be a kind of outside pass, outside step passes. So most of the outside step passes, what we like to do is make a space by doing a hip escape, then regain. But I want you to see the situation. Although I do the hip escape, he can easily chase me. Then, since he opens my frame like this, I cannot even get the leg in like this. So this is slightly different to the regular outside step passes. I need to do something different. Then when I do guard retention, always like to make the line at the first line, second line, and third line. Let's just take a look at the first line I want to do. He makes grip like this, then on this side as well. So this is the sign he's gonna come to. Right after he comes to the side, the first thing what I like to do is block his shoulder on this side before he drives. That's why it's either both of my hands or one hand like this. Then he comes to the side like this. See, his head is still away from me. This is okay now. From this position, I'm gonna swing the other leg, top leg, this is still free. But as you can see, it's been hard to make a space between me and him. That's why from this position, as if I slightly get upside down, then I'm gonna pass my leg on this side, like this. And then, there are two choices you can do. It's like a reinforcing the frame, like this, by using a sole. Or, if you guys are more flexible, you may be able to kick the bicep like this. This is similar to the spider guard. Once you make this, you can make the dominant frame. As you can see that, I use one leg and one arm to block it like this. Although he wants to pursue the gas from this position, it's a bit hard for him to do. In this type of guard pass, what he needs to do is drive his head to the other side. That's why without doing this, if I just only use my arms like this, he can do that. So this is at the end of the part in this technique, in this guard pass. So, against the movement, I block. I manage the sideways as you can see. Then, if there's a lot of space, I can simply put my head in like this. Or if that is difficult, as it starts making more angle, so in this situation, I slightly get upside down. In this time, it helps me to grip the floor with my bottom tiptoes. Since he pinned down my leg like this, I cannot raise this one, but my toes is still free. That's why I grip the floor to raise my hips up, elevate my hips. That may be similar to the butterfly guard motion, like this. He makes more angle. So this time, I swing my legs up. Then, as if I'm repressing, either on the shoulder or the biceps like this. If you can kick the biceps, that's way better than putting the shoulder away. This is similar structure spider guard. This is a great way to get his arm away. Then, if I can find a space, I just release the leg on bottom, as if I did a reverse hip escape. I already got access with my left leg. I just come back in front of him. Then, I want to aim at placing the hook around here. Once I do that, he can no longer pass my guard. As you can see, he comes back between my legs, and then I recover. Or, as an idea, he comes to the side like this. Then, like I said before, I could reach the biceps like this. So in this situation, I even switch the grip here, like 1 and 2. This is exactly the same as spider. I just cut it like this. This is good as well, if I can room. But due to the situation, there may be a lot of pressure he drives on me. That's why I'm not able to cut it. But as I can kick the biceps away, it's gonna be way easier to scoop my hips more. Then way harder for him to make strong anchor with his left arm. Especially in the cross grip guard, this is very important to stay connected with me. Once he releases this one like this, he can no longer pass my guard. Although he pins down my leg on bottom, can he pass my guard? It's impossible to do that. That's why I want to make his main frame weaker, although he tries to drive his weight on me like this. Look, as I kick it, it's a bit uncomfortable for him to use this one. Then after that, it's the same as the last one. I do reverse hip escape to step like this. Then as you can see, in this time, I have a sleeve clip. That's why it's way better to end up in a good position like this, even car sleeve grip like this. Okay, next one, stopping at the second line. He does a good job. Before I make the technique that I showed you, he already passed the first line. He makes more angle, drive his weight on me. Just like this. Yeah, I wanted to mind stay sideways, keep the shoulder away. But as you can see, he's about to make me flat on the mat. Then, although I try to swing like this, since I get my back on the ground, I can no longer do the action. So in this time, I want to reinforce the frame in other way. Okay, the first thing, the same as last one, I need to block this shoulder, the near shoulder away, either with one of my hands or both of my hands like this. Then I can keep his left shoulder away. I clear the first part. Second, from this position, as an option, he may be able to switch his hips, like in a kick through motion, to pass my guard like this. This can be considered a scenario. That's why I cannot relax there, although I can block near side shoulder. I gotta block the far side shoulder as well. So this time, I'll do something similar to lasso. I call as a lasso hook. So from this position, I put my hook in, then as if I'm making a hook on the armpit. As I do so, I make the frame against both sides of the shoulders. Near side, I use my hands. Far side, I like using a lasso like this. So I can secure space, although I'm being flat on the mat. Now I want to show the best case scenario from this position. If I can, I want to do something similar to the last one. I want to reverse hip escape, like this. Then I put my leg out to recover. Then once I can keep his shoulders away like this, it's getting harder for him to pin down my leg on bottom. That's why it's not too difficult for me to get the leg out like this. But sometimes I may not be able to find a space, or like he drives his weight more like this. I'm about to get past. But you don't need to get panicked. Once you make two of them, you're okay with it for a couple of seconds. You just need to wait for the right timing to escape. Of course, he wants to complete a guard pass as well. He doesn't want to lose good position. That's why he's going to rush. That's why, like I told you before, from this position, he may want to kick through motion. As long as I keep his structure, like getting his shoulders away from me, he cannot do guard pass. Once you find the right timing, you just want to get your leg out on the bottom, like this. Although he tries to keep the grip on my pants, I should be able to do that. This time, I use my leg against his arm. Then I even scoop my hips, and then I recover the position. Now I want to show you the counter attack during the guard retention motion. So he comes to the pass like this. First line, I block. Second line, he comes. But obviously, I can make the good frame. Then probably good guy is gonna stop doing it just because I've already blocked his cross grip pass with making a frame like this. But sometimes people may stick to do this one. Then I have a little room. In this time, I want to switch to counter attack. That is the armpit drag. Then this is a similar structure as the last one. I block the near side and far side shoulder like this. Then from now, I want to start making the angle. Then I want you to see this type of guard pass is similar to the over-under pass. Over-under pass, in order for you guys to defend, what you need is drive the head to the side like this. So I can exactly the same thing from this position. Framing like this, I stop his cross grip pass. Then I move my left arm. That comes under the armpit like this. This time, I use my hook instead of making a lasso like this. Then once I make this structure, I'm ready for the counter attack. Then obviously from this position, I have no leverage to throw him away or move him to somewhere else. It's more like using his momentum. He drives away on me like this huge amount of pressure. But it's okay. Far side, I block. Near side, I cut. Then all I do is hit his shoulders. I keep on pushing the near side. And then I drag the armpit on right next to my right side. As I do so, he's going to fall on the mat with his motion like this. Then, the best case scenario, I'm able to come up to approach his back like this. But most of the time, before I do that, he's going to get back. Here, I block his pressure, I cup. Then, when the time I go, I want to release the left leg. That, I can find a space to drag like this. Look, I keep on pushing the far side shoulder, which is very important. Once I stop doing it, he can come back to me. That's why I'm gonna keep the far side shoulder away, plus cup the near side armpit like this. That I can keep on tilting shoulders. Then, like I say, if I can come up, I can take the back. But most of the time, he's going to give up the position. Then, I regain the angle. All right, now let's put them together, step by step. Stopping at the first line, he comes cross grip pass. At the beginning of the time, I manage this sideways like this. Then he doesn't come down much yet. That case, first I want to block the near side shoulder like this, and then either I just swing the leg like this or slightly get upside down. Then I reinforce the frame. Once I reinforce the frame, I can keep his left shoulder away from me, which is good for me to secure space between me and him. Or I'll do the reverse hip escape to step the far side tie. Then I regain an angle. At the second round, he does a good job. He already comes to the side like this. I'm about to get flat on the mat. So if I stick to that position, I'm in trouble. So instead of swinging the leg to the cross side, I want to find a space under the shoulder. That's why I put my hook in like this. Yeah, I want you to see that how I use my ankle and shin to keep the far side shoulder away like this. After I go like this, it's the same structure as the last one. I do reverse hip escape, then I come back in front of the opponent. As in a counter attack, he comes to the side. As like before like this. But since I make the dominant frame like this, I want to shift to the counter attack. So I keep the near side shoulder with my left hand like this. Then I switch my left hand around here. Then when the time I switch to the attack, I'm going to tilt the shoulders, push near more, and then pull the far side more with releasing this leg. As I do so, I should be able to drag him right next to me, armpit drop like this. Either I can approach his back or he comes back. And then I can block cross grip guard pass. Right, this is how I like to defend against the cross grip guard pass. Like I said at the beginning of the video, it's slightly different to regular guard passes, but principle itself is the same. Make the frame, secure space, and regain an angle. Hope it works for you guys. Thank you guys for watching. Catch you guys next one. Bye.